All right, today I'm going to tell you how you should be training if you want fat loss, if you want to lose belly fat, if you're overweight. I'm a bit rusty, it's been a while. Just went Umrah, came back, alhamdulillah, that's why you see the hat. I'm definitely not bald, still got a full head of hair. So if you ask me to take it off, I will not be doing that. It's too, I want waves basically, and so I need to like, you want waves. So the biggest misconception if you're fat and you're training is that you should do cardio to lose your weight. Yes, it can help you lose weight, but it's not the best way to do it. Relying on cardio to lose your fat is one of, I wouldn't say the worst, but it's not one of the greatest strategies you can implement for yourself. So here's why. I'll say when you're fat, you think, oh, I need to burn calories. So the obvious thing to do, jump on the treadmill, burn some calories, you're gonna lose weight. But here's what they don't tell you. Let's say you're over 100 kg and you jump on the treadmill. Yes, it can help you lose weight. You can probably get down 70, 60 kg and you will lose weight. But the likelihood is that you're going to put it back on. Why? There's a thing called your metabolism, which basically is the amount of calories you need to maintain your weight. You're over 100 kg, let's say your maintenance, the amount of food you need to eat to maintain your weight is, let's say, 3,000 calories. If you go under 100 kg and you get to like 70 from just cardio, you're just going to become a smaller version of yourself. So your maintenance will go down to about, let's say, 2,000. That means for the rest of your life, you will have to eat under 2,000 calories to continue losing weight, which is hard to do and hard to sustain. And you're not going to do it. And that is why you will most likely eat over your 2,000 calories and then you're going to put the weight back on. It happens to everyone. They do cardio, lose weight, get happy. A few months later, add the weight back on. They wonder why? That is why. So what do you do instead? Weight training. This actually boosts your metabolism, so it makes it higher. That's because muscle, it helps you burn calories at rest. So what you want to do when you're starting, your aim is to build as much muscle as you can whilst you're losing fat. The more muscle you have on your body, the more calories you burn whilst resting, once you're doing nothing. So which means it also boosts your metabolism, so your maintenance calories will go higher. So yeah, that's why you should weight train. Much more sustainable. Please jump in.
I remember watching a guy.
In fact, jump out.
I remember a guy saying it's like a cycle.
Yeah.
Like you go into the gym, put on the muscle, burn more resting calories,
Yeah.
eat more, and it's always just...
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, I know you're on about. Yeah, it's like
it.
yeah. So the more muscle you build, the more calories you burn, and which means the more food you can eat while still losing weight. It's quite cool. So I don't get why you just do cardio. So this is the only exercise that my strength doesn't go down on. It only goes up, and I don't know why. I could take like 6 months off the gym, I'll still be the same weight. It's very quiet. It's quite soothing. It's also quite like eerie that everyone can just hear every word I'm saying. Just gonna take my advice for free. Crazy. No payment. Crazy. Not only if you're an overweight man or woman, even if you're skinny fat, still the same thing applies. No matter what level you're at, beginner, intermediate, advanced, overweight, skinny fat, weight training should be the base of your training. The fundamental, if you had a cake, the weight training is the base, no matter where you're at, no matter who you are, no matter what you do, no matter what you smell like, no matter who your dad is, no matter what you eat. Yeah. So does that mean then you should never do cardio? No. What is cardio? Cardio is basically just a tool to aid your fat loss. It's like if weight training is the base of the cake, cardio is the cherry on top, the icing. Cardio, you just use it to burn more calories, to increase your deficit. Let's say you're trying to lose weight, your maintenance calories, 2,000 calories, the standard. Well, that means you have to eat in 1,500 calories to lose fat. If you do cardio and you burn 300 calories, you're adding 300 calories onto your deficit. So before you want a 500 deficit, from 1,500, if you do cardio on top of that, now you're in an 800 deficit, which means you lose fat even quicker. So that's how you use cardio. You use it as a tool to aid your fat loss. So you weight train like 3 times a week. Maybe you can do cardio for light cardio 20 minutes after. Burns the calories, adds up throughout the week, puts you in a steeper deficit. And that's it. And also it's good for your heart health, cardiovascular health, all that. So you should do cardio, but it shouldn't be the main crux of your training. That's a good word, crux. I like that. I like that word as well. Look at the tool. Don't rely on it. It's a humble tool. That's it. Bicep strength is still there. Before I left, I was saying I was doing 18, 16. I got 11 reps.
Still light then?
Yeah, so right, innit? Because 18 I was getting about like 8. See that? Some things go down, some things go up. My biceps and upper back always stay the same.
All those duas you've been making.
Exactly, I was just lifting the weight off my wall. Rest times. People get this wrong as well. Basically, if you're training for fat loss, you're in that mindset of you need to lose fat. When you weight train, you're going to take that mindset with you. So you're going to be like, once you do a set, you're going to be like, I shouldn't rest long because I should be out of breath, I should be sweating. Weight training is not the same as cardio training. So people will do, like, let's say, exercise of this, and they'll rest like 30 seconds and go again. Because they think they should be sweating, the workout should be very high intensity, should be out of breath. No, brother, stop doing that, man. Stop doing that. What you should do, you should rest at least 2 to 3 minutes. Compound exercise is even more, about 5 to 8 minutes. 8 minutes must be hefty. If you're going very heavy, it justifies it, you know? You need to rest as long as you need. Rest as long, why am I going African now? What the hell? Bro, I went from Indian to African. Now, okay, I'll go back to normal. Basically, rest times, yeah. You need to rest for as long as you need to recover. A good indicator is if you're out of breath. If you're out of breath, don't go into your next set. Yeah, rest as long as you need so you can match the reps for your previous set, so you can get some good high quality work across all the sets instead of just rushing into it because you think you need to be out of breath and the session needs to be high intensity and you need to be sweating. Don't think like that. Weight training is the opposite. You should take your time, rest enough, and go again. Don't make that mistake like everyone else does. Agreed. Yeah. Yeet. We've done lat pull down. We've done cable row for the upper back. We're going to cheeky bit of Bayesian curl for the bicep. Now we end it with some pull-ups, fatigue pull-ups. Do them right at the end. Cover the whole back and biceps area. See how tall I am. Basically, I was like crouching that whole time. Now I just stood up straight. Now I know it's quite intimidating, but it's fine. Yeah. Hello. Now, if you're someone who finds weight training complicated or scary or overwhelming, here's a simple structure that you can follow. Obviously, I said to weight train, not do cardio. We're not relying on cardio, mainly weight train. You might be asking, how should I weight train? What should I do? Here you go. So a simple structure to follow is basically there's 4 main movement patterns in the gym. Push, pull, squat, hinge. Push, any push movement like that. That could be chest, your triceps, your lateral raises. Pulling movements for your back. Rows, lat pull down, bicep curl. Squat movements, any form of squat. Could be any hack squat, barbell squat, front squat, goblet squat, split squat, anyone. I'd even count like a lunge in there. Then you got a hinge movement, which is where you push your hips back. So that could be an RDL, that could be a deadlift, that could be a stiff-legged deadlift, anything like that. Those are the 4 main movements of push, pull, squat, hinge. If you're a beginner, if you're just starting in the gym, that's, I would say, my main recommendation, just go full body at the start. Go full body, learn the movements, learn how to move, learn how to do the exercises, get your body used to moving weight, and then after that, then you can start building up. But yeah, at the start, train full body is my recommendation. Push movement to start with, then a pull movement, then a squat, then a hinge. That's it. That's 4 movements. If you want to add more to that, you can. Obviously, every week, maybe then build it up. You can add some accessories like arms or abs or whatever. Bicep curl, tricep push down, sit-ups, what you want to do after that. But those are the 4 main ones that you need to be doing. You could even change it up. You can do maybe one day you start with push, pull, squat, hinge. The next day you do squat, hinge, push, pull. Give a little love, spread it around the body, prioritize different things, get a whole overall aesthetic. But yeah, build muscle equally in every part of your body. Yeah. An example of that would be, let's say you're coming for a session, you start with a chest press, and then you do a lat pull down, then you do a hack squat, and then you do an RDL. Simple way to follow. That's where you hit everything of the body, and also doing these, if you do chest press, it'll hit your tricep and shoulders as well. Lat pull down, hit your biceps as well. So you don't need to isolate them at the start. Obviously, it's good to do. At the start, you probably don't need to. Just focus on getting good at the main combat movements. You'll be good to go. And yeah, then obviously after every week, you can add some accessories. Do whatever you want. But yeah, start with that. That's the basic structure to follow. Whether you're training once a week, twice a week, even 3 times a week to train full body. If you're just starting gym, don't train more than 3 times a week at the start. Your body's gonna get sore after every session, like really sore, because you've never trained weights before. So you need to chill, take your time. If you train more than 3 times a week straight away, your body probably won't be able to handle it, especially if you're doing good weights and pushing yourself. So yeah, don't train more than 3 times a week at the start. I would say best recommendation, start with 2 times a week. 2 full body sessions for the first month. Then you can go 3. Then if you're feeling cheeky, if you're feeling a bit spicy, go for 4, then 5, and then you're a gym lad and you're ready to go. But yeah, there you go. No. Oh, yeah. We're there and thereabouts. We're not that far off. We're cooking. Let me get a few sessions under my belt. I'll be back to my best. Inshallah. All right. Hey, you. Stop looking at your scales if you're trying to lose fat, okay? This right here, this is your worst enemy. This will put you down. It'll put you in depression. So if you follow what I say and you are losing fat, but you're weight training at the same time, obviously you're going to be building muscle. Muscle heavier than fat, which means it weighs more than fat. So imagine you're 110 kg. You're losing fat, so the fat's coming off, but at the same time, you're building muscle. So the weight, ideally, you actually want it to stay around the same weight, and then it'll go down eventually after. What you want to be looking at is your body fat and your muscle percentage. So if you have a machine like this, where it measures that, that's useful to have. A lot of people, they'll be entering the gym, trying to lose weight. They'll be training for like a month, like weight training, and they'll see their weight is about the same, and then they get sad, and be like, why? Mate, it should be that. All right, if it's not that, I'll be worried. Because if you're losing too much weight at the start, that means you're losing muscle as well. So, yeah, ideally you want your weight to stay around the same, just so you know that you're building muscle. And the fat is coming off, don't worry about it, it will come off. So don't stress, don't look at the weights all the time. A better way to go about it is by looking at how your clothes are fitting, how you're actually feeling, how you actually look. That's a better indicator of if you're losing fat, not the scale. Because there's other factors that go into your weight as well, like water weight. If you had takeout the day before, it adds a lot of water weight on you. Your weight, it fluctuates every day, so never look at your weights.
It matches also, like, I think if you have carbs as well, like quite a bit of carbs.
Yeah, if you have a bit of carbs, you put on some more weight.
More water weight added on.
So that means your weight will be higher. Then if you check it, then I guess I even have clients, they'll be like, they'll check their weight and it's higher than what we checked before. That's because they're holding water. Don't look at the scales, especially if you're weight training. You want the scales to stay the same. You don't want it to go down too much, otherwise you're losing muscle. So always remember, muscle is heavier than the fat. Just keep that in your mind. And yeah, don't get disheartened by what the scale says. Forget it, bro. Like, scales are the ops. All right, forget about that. More about what your clothes fit, how you feel, all that stuff. If you're progressing in the gym, if your lifts are getting heavier, that means you're building muscle. So focus more on that, what you're actually doing, not what a little number says. Don't let that get you down. Don't let the haters get you down. Don't let your dad get you down. Don't let your uncle get you down. And don't let me get you down. Anyway, I wish you the best in your weight loss journey. Remember, weight train, cardio on top, cherry on top. Don't worry about the scale. Follow the structure I gave you.
Links in the bio.
Links in the bio. Coaching, if you want it, I will give it to you. Respectfully. Goodbye. Hair reveal coming soon.
Yo, wait.